Hello everyone, welcome to The Breaking Point, and welcome to my first ever sim racing video on my channel. And due to the coronavirus all over the world, and here, especially here in Spain, I have plenty of time to go on my simulator, so I thought I'd make a video that I don't think anybody else has ever made. It's a challenge that I'm going to do on F1 2018 in the F2004 versus other cars in the same class. Around the outside challenge, so I can't go dive down the inside and overtake somebody. I have to go around the outside no matter what. So for example, if I'm on the straight and I want to overtake somebody and they block me from going around the outside, then I'll probably have to either go into the back of them or slow down. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to take you through the settings that I've set for this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, then please like, subscribe and share. So yeah, let me show you the settings and let's get on with the race. So here are my race settings. I'm at Spa-froncorchamps and I'll be starting from the back of the grid. It'll be a 5-lap race, and I'm the Ferrari F2004, so it's a track and a car that I love in this video. You can pause the video and take a closer look at my settings if you're interested. So yeah, let's get straight into the race. Here I am at the back of the grid, looking on at 19 cars ahead of me to get through. 5 red lights light up and then extinguish as I get quite a good start, passing the 2002 Ferrari as I catch up to the 2007, 2008 and 2010 cars ahead of me. Pulling down, missing the apex of course, trying to leave space for the F2002 car. Here we go, passing the McLaren from 2008. Then catching up using the slipstream 2010, 2010, Red Bull, here we go, passing them at Overtake and Radion, here we go, on the straight now, onto the straight at Spa-froncorchamps. There's DRS signs, but we do not have DRS with these lovely cars, passing the 2007 Ferrari, and a little bit of contact with the 2020 Red Bull, we're still going around the outside, got a little bit of wing damage now, very little, but still some, here we go, and he passes back past me, down the inside. Unfortunately, luckily, I am not allowed to do that back to you, you lucky sausage. So here we go, all getting quite close to the rear end of that Red Bull. Yeah, don't want to get too close to that Red Bull, because you know what they're saying. It's probably producing a lot of bull, bull stuff. Yeah, so don't get too close to that. So here we go, going a bit wide there. Track limits, slightly exceeding track limits, missing the apex on the second part of the corner. Here we go into this very difficult chicane that I find quite difficult, trying to change down to the right gear. Here we go, catching up to the Red Bull ever so slightly, but not much. But the Ferrari, I've got quite low downforce on this car compared to the others, and very low front end downforce. So, and combined with this beautiful V10 engine in the back behind me, should be able to catch up to this Red Bull, pull to the outside and get past him safely and nicely. And pulling over to the 2007 car, going round the outside and then getting the inside because of the chicane, and pulling onto the my straight line speed for this track working perfectly. And here I dive into turn 1, trying to catch the 2007 McLaren ahead, who was Lewis Hamilton's championship winning car. Here we go, coming out to Overtake and Radion, this high-speed chicane sort of, I think it's a chicane. Here we go, pulling alongside the 2007 McLaren, my straight line speed, pulling along the 2006, 2005 I mean, or Renault, or one or the other. Here we go, pulling past the Red Bull, straight line speed in this car is fantastic. And yep, passed a few cars there. That was quite an easy one to pass on the straight. Luckily there's a nice amount of straight line parts of this track. As I exit this corner, I feast my eyes on the McLaren ahead as the V10 behind me screams for more throttle, but that's as far as the pedal goes. So yeah, change it down to 6 here, going a little bit wide, Here I begin to enter the tight and twisty part of the track, and yeah, this car does not like this part of the track due to my low downforce setup, and because of the front right part of my front wing has got a little bit of damage due to that Red Bull, but not much. So we should be able to capitalise on the straight here, So here I go, closing slowly but surely onto the cars ahead, quite distant, and although not as quite further than the cars are behind me. So let's going into this twisty chicane here, and then the bus stop chicane. Going in nice, clipping the apex, quite nicely done. Getting a plenty good exits because I've got quite a lot of downforce on the rear of the car, more so than on the front. Slowly catching them. See the front line, straight line speed seems to be working a lot. Doesn't look like the front wing has damaged the front wing too much. And here I go, making a move round the outside of the McLaren and round the outside of the Renault. So there you go, round the outside of those two cars. Moving on to the next cars, if I can catch them. So because this is quite far up the grid now, so we've got to try and catch up. I've got the Brawn ahead of me, I think. Is that the Brawn? I can't see the Brawn. I think it may be the Brawn. So, well, it's not the Brawn anymore because yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the Brawn. Here we go, catching that Brawn is catching the 2002 Ferrari. I really not enjoyed doing Monaco around the outside challenge. That would be asking for trouble. Actually, it would be staring into the face of trouble. So yeah, you can ask me to do that if you'd like. But yeah, that's going to be bloody difficult. But if you'd like to see that, then comment down below, or any other track you may like to see, and the car that you'd like to see me driving, modern or classic. So yeah, back to the race now. Coming onto the straight line speed part of the track. This is where this car really capitalizes. As you saw before, I caught that Red Bull up from miles away earlier in the race. And here we go, moving up near the Brawn, closing in slowly but surely, and here we go into the chicane. The damage doesn't seem to have done much. It's very little damage. To be honest, I'm surprised that Red Bull didn't get a puncture. But here we are, moving up. I'm not sure which position I'm in right now. I hope it's high. I've overtaken quite a few cars, as you can see, and as I look in my rear, is many cars behind me. So hopefully I'm getting into the points. As I close in on this Brawn, not close enough yet, not close enough for a move, but as I get slingshotted up through Eau Rouge and Rayon, and as I overtake the Brawn, closing in on the other Brawn, and I have to slightly move my tyre onto the grass, as I did with that Red Bull earlier when I damaged my front wing. Here we go, coming into this part of the track chicane, as those two cars in front of me go wheel to wheel, bumping wheels. Violent little Ferrari and Williams, I think that's a Williams. As we come down into the off-camber downhill part of Spa-froncorchamps, and suddenly just noticing that I was about to go down the inside there on the BMW Williams, and yeah, nice reel in there. BMW power. That BMW power is going to get beaten by this V10. So yeah, let's just see in a minute. Here we go, trying to make a move around the outside into the chicane. Oh, squeeze me onto the grass a bit, and the Brawn goes up the inside. Nicely done, Brawn. I have to say that was he certainly went for the gap that was there, and he'd probably be Maldonado if he went for the gap that wasn't there. As I seem to be going a bit wide, whoa! Almost crashing into that barrier there. Very close, but looks like that has taken a toll on my downforce ever so slightly. But closing into the BMW German-powered Brit car. I moved to the outside, here we go, and I got onto the grass a bit, and I made a little bit of contact with the sideboards of the Williams. Tried to go around the outside, probably thinking what twit goes around the outside when there's half a ton of space on the inside. And yes, you don't know that I'm doing the challenge, but as we go, here we go, embark on the the fifth and final lap, trying to catch this Williams. The straight line speed on this car should be able to catch that Williams when we get onto the straight. Here we go, maybe into a Rouge and Rayon. Here we go, trying to move to the outside quickly, and yes, there's contact between us. I get the move done, but that was quite a heavy shunt up to a high-speed part, moving onto the grass ever so slightly there, and I think I may have suffered some damage. Probably not. Okay, that was a bit wide there. I think I may have suffered some damage. That's a bit of contact and less than a whole lap there with the Beamer. So trying to defend, he's trying to overtake, he's trying to get past. As I look in my mirrors, he's right on my tail. But in this high speed section, if I don't go wide and receive a penalty, because I've already exceeded track limits once, ever so slightly, but still exceeded them. Here we go, Just tried to keep the car planted, and it seems okay. The tyres, I think all wheels were, only 2 wheels were outside the white line. Car ahead is quite a distance ahead. But with the straight line speed of this car, I think I might be able to catch him. He's he's actually about 2 seconds ahead, which is quite far. A little bit too much curb there. I always have to, but due to the lack of downforce on the front, I have to lift there, but then I get straight back on the throttle, full speed ahead. As I come up to the bus stop chicane, the final 2 corners of this race, I do not seem to be catching the car in front, and this race looks like I'll be sat in this position. I'm definitely staying in this position. As I reach the checkered flag in 5th position, my first around the outside challenge race. And that was spectacular, and I am very, very happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed that race. I certainly did. P20 to P5. That's probably one of the best races I've ever had on any sim racing game, not just F1. And I hope you enjoyed my commentary. It was my first time commentating on anything, and I hope you enjoyed the racing as well. There was quite a bit of drama with the Williams, the Red Bull, and lots of around the outside overtakes, 0 down the inside overtakes, and yeah. Put a comment down in the comment section below whether you'd like to see more of this, more around the outside challenge, whether you'd like to see more sim racing content, and suggest other things I could do in sim racing, and all things to do with motorsport, and all things to do with petrolhead content. So if you enjoyed this video, then please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you next time in my next video at the breaking point. Ciao, and stay safe.